Hello, hello, welcome in, welcome back, welcome to my channel. I am Lisa and this is North Star Energy Healing. Today we are doing your reading for the month of October. I will come back mid-October because things can change, as you know, based on choices and maybe information, red flags that you get. You may make a different choice based on that, so things can change. Okay. So, overview for October for Taurus. Welcome in, my lovelies. I hope you're all doing well. Please remember this is a collective reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Happy October. Welcome to October, my favorite month of the year. Clear blue skies come in October. Beautiful weather. Where I am, I don't know where you are, but where I am in Maine, October is just a beautiful month. The leaves change colors and it just looks fiery and bright everywhere you drive. And the skies, in contrast, are a deep blue. They're just beautiful. All right, so we have a full harvest moon in Aries on October 7th. This is a supermoon, so it's going to be big, bright, and beautiful. Then we have the new hunter's moon in Libra on October 21st. Libra season goes through October 22nd, and then we get into Scorpio season on the 23rd, the mysterious, right? Libra with the balance and Scorpio with the mysterious. Halloween or All Hallows Eve, Samhain, is the 31st. And then we move right into October 1st and 2nd, Day of the Dead celebrations. Okay, so for this month of October, I bring out my Halloween Oracle, which is on loan to me from a friend. And the card that you got is Barmbrack. Barmbrack is a bread similar to a fruit cake. It is an Irish tradition often done on Samhain or Halloween, where you put things in it. It's kind of like I think it's called the king cake or whatever of New Orleans, Mardi Gras, where there are things in this bread. And then you cut the bread and see what is in your slice to see what fate, holds for you. It's kind of a fun thing. And when you're cutting into it, you're obviously curious about what you're going to get. It's important, to balance your curiosity with what you are feeling right now, right? So not to get totally lost in this bread and the message. But isn't that card beautiful with the jack-o'-lanterns and the pumpkins and the sweetness and synergy of October coming in for you, my beautiful Tauruses. Okay, please don't forget to give the video a like, a thumbs up, a share, a comment. Absolutely love to know where you're watching from. Oh, wow. I'm using my Spirit of the Animals, Spirit Song tarot deck. That's what I was motivated or asked to use by my guides. So we're going to see what the cards have in store for Taurus for the month of October. All right, let's see what we have. What do we have? Six of Crystals, which is the Six of Pentacles. Typically, that means that you need to watch where your money, time, and energy are going. They just gave you three cards at once. Sixes are harmony. Okay, looks like you got a bonus card. All right. So let's look at these. And I don't have these suits memorized, or at least I don't think I do. So we'll see. All right. Six of Crystals. It looks like there are two meerkats, possibly. Synergy and gratitude. Two times you have the word synergy. The Barmbrack has sweetness and synergy. The Six of Crystals or Six of Pentacles has synergy and gratitude. Synergy and gratitude. I know a lot of vocabulary words, but for some reason, because I'm in channel mode, maybe I'm not remembering what this means. An interaction or cooperation of two or more organizations, substances, or other agents to produce a combined effect rather than the sum of their separate. Okay, so synergy. Who are you working with in this month of October? How is that synergistic for you? Is it positive? If it isn't, then it's time to walk away from it. 3 of acorns. Acorns are wands. I don't know why they use acorns for wands in here. Wands or slash acorns being your action and your passion. This is a beautiful giraffe, as you can see. So foresight and exploration. We're going to take these cards with the messages on them as they were channeled by the creator of this deck, okay? I'm being told right now by my guides, just go with what these cards say. That's the message we want to get out, okay? So, synergy, gratitude, foresight, and exploration. 6, love. And I believe this would be the Lovers, right? Choice and trust. So here we see 2 wolves running together through the beautiful designs that this creator has there. 6, love, choice, and trust. Yeah, what are you choosing to do, and who are you choosing to do it with, Taurus, right? That's kind of what this is saying. You need to trust your gut instinct, right? When you make a choice, you need to feel into your gut to see what you should do. What is the right thing for you at this time in October? Then you have number 4, the Emperor. And that looks kind of like a mountain lion, I would say, standing on top of, it looks like a cushion, right? Because the Emperor was royalty, right? Focus and stability. Yeah, the number 4 does represent stability. It can also represent stagnation, right? So being very focused on something with that Emperor. Emperor can also represent Aries, and love, the Lover's card, can represent Gemini. 6 of feathers is the 6 of swords, transition and insight, right? 6 of feathers. That's a dragonfly. Dragonflies, I guess, can represent transition. They represent beauty, I know that. Typically, a butterfly is transformation, but this dragonfly is saying transition and insight. So something that you're moving into or something that you're transitioning to could be happening in October. Then you have 0, the traveler, which is the Fool. That is, I think, an antelope jumping through that beautiful scene across the sun, taking a leap of faith, adventure and potential. Yeah, you have the potential to, do whatever it is that you set your mind to, right? I feel like you already had, well, you have exploration, right? You have exploration, adventure, both in this for October. So what is it, Taurus, that you're planning to do in this month of October, right? What is the adventure that you seek? What is the new beginning with the traveler that you plan to have? Okay, so let's just recap here. Barmbrack, the sweetness and synergy. Who are you working with, right? What are you doing? Don't be focused too much on the future, but balance that out, right? 6 of crystals or 6 of pentacles. Synergy and gratitude. Again, who are you working with? Have gratitude for those that are helping you along your path, right? With the meerkats there. The giraffe, 3 of acorns, 3 of wands. Foresight and exploration. Exploration and adventure seem to kind of be at the forefront for your October reading. And then you have 6, love, Gemini. If you have Gemini prominently in your birth chart, this is just telling you, yes, this is your reading. But this is also a choice card and a trust card, right? Trust your own intuition, right? Trust those that you know love you. Is somebody trying to give you advice and you're not sure whether they're correct? Like, as an example, this is what Spirit is giving me. You're in a relationship and somebody that you love and trust says, I'm not sure that this person is really right for you or has your best interest at heart. Maybe you should look at this. Do you get angry or do you listen? Right? There's nothing wrong with listening to the people who love us because they are the ones who have our best interest at heart, right? Ones that we know and are sure love us, not ones that we're in lust with. I don't know why Spirit is giving me this for you, Taurus, but maybe some of you are in a relationship that's a little not completely stable, Okay, let's just say that. And it doesn't have to be a love relationship. It can be a relationship, a synergy that you have with somebody that may not be working out anymore. Okay, Taurus. And then the Emperor, right? The mountain lion. Focus and stability. Yeah, you need to focus on stability right now is kind of what I'm hearing, what I'm getting. In the month of October, really tune into your gut, to those who love you. Listen, right? Also, if you have Aries prominently in your birth chart, they're just saying this is your reading. You could have a prominent Gemini or Aries in your life that this message pertains to, but it's going to be different for everyone, right? Then you have this dragonfly, Six of Swords, right? Transition and insight with that Six of Swords card. Often, the Six of Swords is when you are trying to get to a new place, right? You're trying to have a new goal, but you're bringing your baggage with you. You need to transition without that baggage. Have insight about what that new thing is, that new plan is, that new goal is, right? And leave the past in the past, right? Leave the past in the past so that you can move on with a clean slate. I love that the Traveler / the Fool comes directly after that Six of Swords of transition, right? So it looks like, Taurus, in October, as this reading is right now for you, you're going to have to tune into the synergy of who you're working with. You're going to have to balance wanting to know the future and living in the present, right? You're going to have trust and love when you make choices. You're going to have adventures, right? Travels, adventures. But the biggest takeaway for you for October is the adventure, right? And the potential of your transition to whatever is going to be new for you and unfolding in October. Your animal spirit oracle is number 19, which is a 10. That's completing a cycle and beginning a brand new cycle, Taurus, okay? Be wise and altruistic in your actions, right? Be wise, tune in, be altruistic. Don't do things that are right for someone else but not right for you, Taurus. I just absolutely love this for you going into October with a new spirit of adventure, balancing the future and the present, right? Listening in and tuning into your gut instincts and your guides so you can transition into what that new thing is. Not forgetting about those that lift you up and those that are in your corner, those that love you, right? Yeah, be focused, right? Have gratitude, have the adventure, have trust, have love, have faith, right? It looks like October is going to shape up to be a really beautiful month for you, Taurus. And I am so happy about that. I truly, truly hope this has helped. Please let me know in the comments. Let me know if you do like this deck. I think it's beautiful. It's just it takes me a little longer to read it because of the way that they chose to use the suits. Please don't forget to give the video a like, a thumbs up, a share. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all, and until next time, make it a magical life.